My neighbor's been mooching off my Wi-Fi for 3 years. I let it slide out of neighborly kindness, never called her out. Yesterday she texted me calling me broke. What kind of trash internet is this? You're ruining my son's chances at getting into Tsinghua. Can you even afford to pay me back? I'm staring at the screen, hands shaking. Bang, 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 someone's pounding on my door. What kind of garbage internet did you get? Go upgrade it to fiber right now. If you mess up my son's future, you couldn't pay it back even if I sold you. Aunt Zhang's voice cuts through the door, shrill and aggressive. I watch my door getting kicked in and don't argue back. I just quietly go inside, change my Wi-Fi name to whoever connects gets their whole family sterilized. Then I unplug the router, glance at her window where there's this spider web of illegally tapped electrical wires. I smirk and dial up the power company to report her. She doesn't want me to have peace? Then her whole family can spend New Year's in a holding cell. Who reported me? Which bastard snitched on me? Aunt Zhang's screaming echoes through the hallway. I peek through my peephole and watch 2 uniformed power company workers removing that tangled mess of wires outside her window. Ma'am, please cooperate. This illegal wiretapping isn't just theft of state property. It's a serious safety hazard. Aunt Zhang drops to the ground and starts making a scene. No, I'm being framed. I'm a widow raising a son alone. Electricity's so expensive, I just wanted to save a little money. You're trying to kill us both. She's wailing while glaring daggers at my security door. The workers have clearly seen this before, completely unfazed. We'll be fining you per regulations and temporarily cutting your power. Once you pay the back charges and fines and submit a safety inspection report, we can restore service. Fine and cut power, those words set Aunt Zhang off like a bomb. She jumps up and starts hammering my door. Shen, get out here, I know it was you heartless piece of work. My son Ziteng's about to take his college entrance exam. You cut our power, cut our internet. You're ruining his whole life. What's your problem? You're just jealous my son's gonna make it to Tsinghua. My security door's rattling from her hits. I don't say a word, just watch her performance. Then her precious son, nicknamed Stomachache, walks out wearing designer clothes and black-rimmed glasses, looking all refined. When he glances at my door, there's contempt in his eyes. And when he speaks, the arrogance shows through. Mom, why bother with these bottom feeders? When you can't make it yourself, you hate seeing others succeed. Once I get into Tsinghua, we're getting out of this dump and never living next to trash again. Aunt Zhang immediately backs him up. That's right, my son's right. You hear that, trash? My son's destined for greatness and you're dirt under our feet. Neighbors start gathering around, but most feel sorry for Aunt Zhang. They think I went too far. In this world, the squeaky wheel gets the grease and the loud ones get help. I quietly turn on my phone's recorder, then call the property manager. Manager Joe, this is the resident from 1402. The lady from 1401 is banging on my door, cursing and threatening me. It's seriously disrupting my life. Please come handle this. I lean against the door listening to the cursing outside, knowing this is just the beginning. Manager Joe arrives pretty quick. The second Aunt Zhang sees old Joe, the waterworks start. Manager Joe, you have to stand up for me. This guy Shen is jealous of my son doing well in school, so he cut our internet and reported me for stealing power. Now the power company shut off our electricity. My son's college entrance exam is coming up. What am I supposed to do? Old Joe looks troubled. Old Joe tries to reason with me. Little Shen, open the door, let's talk this through. You know Aunt Zhang's situation, just cut her some slack. I reply coldly through the door. She kicked my door, cursed me out, and threatened me. Why isn't anyone talking about that? Manager Joe, my request is simple. Make her stop harassing me and apologize. Apologize? As if, Aunt Zhang shrieks. You're destroying my son's future? I haven't come after you yet and you want an apology? Ziteng, stomachache, chimes in. Exactly. You're just some broke worker. What gives you the right to demand an apology from us? Old Joe tries for ages to mediate but gives up and leaves. Once he's gone, Aunt Zhang curses in the hallway for a while before going back inside. Finally quiet, but I know this isn't over. Sure enough, that night I hear rustling outside my door. I open it to find a bag of rotting food waste piled on my doormat, liquid seeping everywhere, sticky and disgusting. No question, Aunt Zhang did this. I take photos for evidence without showing any emotion, then clean it up. For the next 3 days, she keeps it up. Every single day, she dumps trash at my door like clockwork. Every single day, I photograph it and clean it up. I don't confront her or call the property manager. Without proof, she'll never admit it. She'll just turn it around on me. I order a pinhole camera with night vision online and hide it in my doorframe. Day 5, 1 a.m. Aunt Zhang's shadowy figure appears on camera. She's carrying a black trash bag, dumps it at my door like a pro. But that's not enough for her. She pulls out a marker and draws a giant turtle on my door. After admiring her work, she claps her hands and leaves. I save that crystal clear footage, just waiting for the right moment to strike back. A few days later, the homeowners group starts a Cheer for College Exam Students event. Aunt Zhang immediately gets active in the chat, posting this long sob story about how hard it is raising a kid alone, how driven her son is, studying until 2 a.m. every night, aiming for Tsinghua University. She says Ziteng is the pride of the complex, then switches gears to cry about their recent troubles, saying they encountered an evil neighbor who not only cut their internet but maliciously reported them, getting their power shut off. She says her kid has to study by candlelight every night now, nearly going blind. She's just a helpless mother begging this cruel person to show mercy and stop harassing them. She even posts a photo of Ziteng studying hard by candlelight. It's professionally staged. The warm glow, the kid's furrowed brow, mountains of textbooks on the desk. It fools a bunch of people. The group chat explodes. Neighbors who don't know the truth all attack me for being heartless. Watching the chat turn in her favor, Aunt Zhang smugly posts a voice message. Thank you everyone, thank you kind neighbors, Ziteng and I are so grateful. I look at my phone and smile. I don't defend myself in the chat. Instead, I just drop the video of Aunt Zhang dumping trash and drawing on my door in the middle of the night. It's short, but every frame is clear as day. The chat that was just defending Aunt Jang goes dead silent. A few seconds later, it absolutely explodes. Messages flood in. Is that Aunt Jang? She's sneaking around in the middle of the night doing that? Talk about a plot twist. Holy crap, you never really know people. People say they just felt sorry for her. Then she turns around dumping trash at someone's door and vandalizing it. That's so low. Some admit they feel stupid for defending her earlier. The neighbors who were so righteous before instantly flip. The target switches from me to Aunt Jang. Aunt Jang clearly sees the video. She panics and frantically sends voice messages, her voice cracking. It wasn't me. It's fake. Shen is framing me. Don't believe him. He's a snake. Then I dropped the audio recording from when the power company came. Her and Ziteng insulting me. Bottom feeder, trash. All those nasty words crystal clear in the chat. And Ziteng's arrogant statement really sets everyone off. This is what the future Tsinghua student says? With that attitude, even if he gets in, he'll embarrass the whole university. So scary. He seems so well-mannered on the outside. Can't believe this is who he really is. Aunt Zhang's parenting is something else. Public opinion completely reverses. As much sympathy as Aunt Zhang had before, that's how much disgust there is now. She gets roasted into silence. Eventually, Manager Joe steps in to shut down the conversation. I figured after this, she'd at least lie low for a few days. Wrong. I underestimated how shameless she could be. Next day, I open my door to head to work and get blocked by Aunt Jang, Ziting, stomachache, and some guys I don't recognize. Aunt Zhang's eyes are bloodshot. She looks like a wolf ready to attack. Shen, you destroyed my reputation. This isn't over. Ziteng stands behind her with hateful eyes. One of the guys steps forward, points at my face. Listen up, kid. Apologize to my sister and nephew right now and pay 100 grand in emotional damages, or you're not leaving this hallway today. Watching this circus, my heartbeat actually steadies. I don't waste words, just quietly close and lock my door. Then I dial 911. Hello, I need police. There are people outside my door illegally restraining me and trying to extort money from me. I give the dispatcher my address. Aunt Zhang yells from outside. You know who my cousin is? I got connections. Let's see who dares touch me. If you don't fork over 100 grand today, you're gonna get it. Her screaming gets worse. Come out if you got guts. You think hiding inside helps? I'll wait here all day if I have to. Ziteng eggs her on. Ziteng says, Mom, stop talking to him. Just kick the door down. When my uncle gets here, he's dead. I pull out my phone, save the recording of their threats, then open my work laptop and start handling emails. If I can't leave, I'll just work from home. I'm not the one in a hurry here. About half an hour later, I hear urgent footsteps in the hallway.